Hello, 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 hello. Let me get all these notifications closed that are coming through, and we will kind of check up. Uh, I've got to put my link in. There are two people that are welcome at the moment, and they already know who they are. I'm sorry, my Monday nights is not open live stream. And it's nothing against anybody. I just want to keep Monday nights calm down some. If you would, and you're here, click on that link, and I'll catch you in just a few minutes backstage. Uh, few things I want to cover this morning, or not this morning. That's one thing I want to cover. Please forgive me. You can see I have my reading glasses on. And I'm not sure Big J is in here yet or not, but he can vouch as I've been sleep deprived for about 2 days, and my eyes are really dry and burning this afternoon, so I'm having trouble keeping them wet. So I apologize for the glasses early. Mm. Big Tank Hank, just click on that link that I posted, and you'll show up in backstage. And I'm not sure about Chattanooga tonight. I seen him earlier in one chat. If if Chattanooga doesn't show up, we will definitely get somebody else up. Thank you, James, for lurking. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Uh, or Taylor, whoever. We'll get somebody else, but the main person knows who they are. I'm not sure if he's having internet trouble or not. I'm not seeing him backstage yet. I do know he was in here at the beginning. What's up, Big J? Kaler's Aquatic, Don Gallagher, Fish Room Fever, Kaler's Aquatics, Zen Ginger, V Stag, Big Tank Hank, Sickwoods 23, GRB, Big J's, Small Fry Aquatics, Hat Trick Farm. Thank you all for coming, and Mr. Fish, sir. What other stream, Taylor? I didn't know there was another stream started. Let me check on that real quick. Because he said something in here when he first got here. So he was in here. Holly Gibbs, I'm up at 929. Big Tank Hank, if you're in here, please give me the big thumbs up that you always give. Hmm. I didn't put out one. I did put out one of them wanting the video, Bob, because I put out a video and then I scheduled this. I actually did a video last night. What's up, Kenny? Fishy Biz? Appreciate you coming over. Hey, and no worries if you want to go over. Nothing against it. I knew this. You was here for me, and I don't want to run over anybody. So that's why I moved mine up an hour. So no worries. Just being respectful. Evidently, something has happened to Big Tank Hank, and my I have not seen Chattanooga. So Monica, Lynn, uh, if one other person wants to come up, wait, here it is. We're gonna go on and connect my special guest tonight. Maybe he's there. What's up?
Hey, what's happening? What's happening?
If y'all
I
don't
was trying.
know, this is my newfound friend within the past month, Big Tank Hank. I have not been around long enough to learn a lot about him, and that's what tonight is going to be about. Nothing planned. We haven't discussed anything. It's just going to be some questions back and forth between me and him. And Bob, if you or Daniken or anybody wants to come up and help, Victor, the servant of the living God, thank you for coming up. Great to see you. Some of the people from Catfish Terry Streams. Uh, just show up in the background, and I'll close my eyes and pick one person. First off, I know it's not the best lighting, but if you recognize behind me on my fish tank, no, those are not permanently stuck there. They're just there with a little piece of tape, easy removable. But I wanted to show off some of my artwork and some of my stickers that people have been sending me. Uh, and I have started the board. So if you recognize your art and you're in the room, hit a thumbs up. And if you have a sticker and I don't have it, send me your address and I'll pay for the postage on it to get it here. Hello, Anthony Fishy friends. Uh, I'm gonna stand up and point off real quick. This is some of Rack's art right here. It's his miniatures. This is Priscilla. This is Punky Paints. This is Kingsport Bird Trail. Fishing Fever. Chattanooga Kid. River Life. Of course, my sister and River Life. Those are these are just the doubles. I have other friends there because they're already on board. So I apologize. Hey Jesse, Patrick Farms,
Can everybody hear me?
you're good. You're good, Batain, on mine.
All right, all right.
All right. First off, Big Tank Hank, where are you from, and how long have you been collecting fish?
Well, I am from a small town outside of Houston, Texas, by the name of Hempstead, Texas. Y'all pardon me, I'm new to this.
Oh,
and
you're great. You're
and
great. I'm new also.
okay, here we
I've
go.
only been at it since February.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I'm from a small town outside of Houston called Hempstead, Texas. I'm 48 years old. My fish keeping goes way back to me being a little boy, uh, hanging around my grandmother's trash can, waiting on her cast off stockings so I could make nets out of them and go down the street, and catch. If there was a water puddle, I was putting a net in it. I don't care if it was water bugs, minnows, crawfish, turtles.
Crawfish, man, those were the bomb.
If I could catch it and put it in a glass with some water, that's what I was gonna do.
I agree. I was the same way. Always a 5 gallon bucket.
Yep.
And the
On the
sad
handlebars of
thing,
my bicycle.
and the sad thing was, is when you was little, you would bring them home, and you'd bring them home in muddy water, and you couldn't see them, and you'd want to clean the water up. So you'd take them out of the muddy water, put clean water in, and the next morning you wake up and they'd all be
Be
dead.
dead. Yep, no conditioner. Yep. Sounds like we all went through that, huh? Over and over and over again.
Man, those were the
Yes.
days. Those were days.
Yes.
Actually, I have built a crawfish trap this year. I'm gonna put out in the pond and try to catch some crawfish to put in one of my tanks this year.
Okay.
Uh, so what kind of fish do you keep? Different sorts, or do you like one special kind?
Well, I like a lot of different kinds, but I have a tank of Hydrangea formosa right down here in front of me. Let me see if I can turn this around. Can you see?
I can see it.
Let me see. I don't. The little flower right up to the front now.
I see them.
Okay. And
Yeah,
I
it's like
have
four or five right there in the middle,
the
maybe
adults.
more.
Yeah, the adults are hiding back there in the corner somewhere. And I have. Oh, can I get where y'all at? Come up to the glass. Come up to the glass. Let me see. Camera. I have some. Well, yeah, better back here behind me. I may need to get up and move. All right, let me see.
You're in the same boat I'm in. I don't have a webcam yet either.
Here we go. Can you see him?
Yes, a bright red or dark red, burgundy colored
Yep.
with a white spot. Looks like it has a white spot on it.
Yep, by his tail.
The blue and white.
Speckled, yep. How about those up there?
Yeah, I see them. I love your pothos too, by the way.
Oh yeah, I live and die by pothos. Before I knew anything about nitrogen cycles or anything like that, my grandmother told me about sticking pothos off in my fish tanks.
Yeah,
Changing water and sticking plants in.
exactly.
So
Exactly.
testing water is a relatively new thing for me because I come from you change water every week, put your plants in it, and feed your fish.
You know, I don't want to get off topic too much, but this subject has come up several times this year. Is when I have test strips and the master test kit both. But to be honest, I never test my tank water unless I see something going on. But
Yep.
I test the water coming out of my tap more before I do water changes.
Amen. I'm the same way. When you can get a tank matured and you don't change a lot, in your tank, you let it get established, and you just don't mess with it. If you got a nice amount of soil, even if it's rock substrate, it may not be dirt or anything like that. But if you got a decent layer of rock, and you have settlement from fish poop, food, things of that nature, it turns itself basically into like a soil.
Yeah, it's
You
like a
know,
pond. I mean, a pond or a lake or something. You don't go out there and test the water in it every day and all that. I mean, if you have fish floating, then you start worrying.
yeah. And I love fish. My glass might be dirty. I mean, it doesn't even matter to me. I do fish on YouTube because I like them so much. I want people to see what I have and what I'm doing.
Yeah,
That's about it. Yeah, I understand. The uber educated when it comes to the fish hobby, and I look up to a lot of them. I mean, there's a whole lot of stuff to take in. But I've been doing this so long that I don't stress myself with what how other people do their fish tanks and what they do. I mean, if they're successful, hey, so be it. Handle your business. But as long as you have a love and respect for these animals and you are actually taking care of them, man, that's all that matters.
Yeah, I agree. I made it perfectly clear when I started YouTube. I am definitely not here to sell or breed fish to the public. If I have extra fish, ask me. We'll trade. I'll give them to you. I'm not here to make money. I'm here to talk, learn, and share my experience with everybody. What's up, JM? Appreciate you coming in, Sandy, Monica Lynn. But yeah, I never am, never will be here to make money.
Yeah, I like to, especially with these betters, I'm one that I like to see what you can get, when, in combinations, what colors, because I was at the guppies at first, like I said on my last video. I've had guppies, from way back as a little boy. But they were, regular pet store guppies, or they were uh our, mosquito fish, local fish.
Yeah,
Never had a problem. When I got hold to these uber perfected strains, I remember guppies being, somewhat bulletproof, and for the most part, a lot of them still are. Your mud guppies have the strongest genetics because the strongest survive. Your native fish, I mean, they're strong because they're out there in the wild.
yeah.
But these super clean water fish, you have to really, really, really be on point, to keep them around. And no, I'm not trying to sell fish and get rich or nothing like that. So for me to spend that much money on some strains of fish and can't keep them alive, I'd rather not waste my money like that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the same way. I mean, I'm not saying I don't want some nice fish later on, but I'm not going to rush out there and buy them until I know my tanks are well established.
Yeah, amen, amen, amen.
Of course, I've been doing fish tanks since I was about 13 years old, and I have a 75, the 60 behind me, a 37, and some nano tanks set up now, and I have 475s and 510s and 420s empty that I'm fixing to set up and build the shelves for. But I definitely want them to be well established before I start spending, any money on nice fish.
Amen, amen. Because I mean, the fish didn't ask, the fish didn't ask to come to our
It,
tanks, so it's our
exactly.
responsibility. It's
Regar-
our responsibility.
Regardless if it's an insect or fish, dog, cat, whatever, if we go out there and buy it, we need to know the responsibilities of taking care of it and do our part in it.
Yes, yes, most definitely, most definitely. And I turned into the betas. I've had betas or betas, as I learned that they are really, really called. I've had them for a long time, but I was the single beta guy. Like I'd have one here, one there. Every now and then, one in the community tank, one in a 5-gallon tank, one in a 10-gallon tank. I've always had them, so I've always known about them and how to take care of them. And betters to me are kind of like your big cichlids, the ones they say are like the water pets, with their own
They
personalities.
do
And
have a good part. They all do have their own personality. They're kind of like Oscars.
yeah, that's just in a smaller package. So, I've always liked them, and I found all these different kois and hellboys and nemos. They have all these different beautiful colored fish, and I just want to look at them and create and actually provide for the fish, the fish fam. No, I'm not trying to get rich at all. If I have back in the day, I used to raise bulldogs, like pit bulldogs, and I would give puppies away to people because I believed all yards should have pit bulldogs in them. Disclaimer: I didn't fight dogs for people that
Right,
might
right, right.
that might think that. I've always lifted weights. I mean, I lifted weights for over 20 years now, so I've always been drawn to strong animals. And the pit bull was one of the epitomes. I've had bulldogs, American bulldogs, Rottweilers, Cane Corsos. I've had all of those different types of dogs, but I digress. Yeah, betters, they fish that you can connect with make it more exciting for you in the husbandry side. The showing up to do your feeding and your water change and all that, and the interacting with you, it's more exciting to me.
I agree. Hey, and if somebody has a question for Big Tank Hank, if you would put at Sand Creek so I can see it and not miss it, I would appreciate it. Uh,
Oh,
anything you want to ask, and we'll try to fit it in.
I missed a couple. Well, 4 fish. Can you see these fry here?
Yeah, there's a little bit of reflection, but yes, I can tell they're kind of bluish.
Let me see. Can I get a better angle? Oh, let's try this.
You can go from the other angle, it'd be better. You can go from
Okay,
the window
gotcha.
back.
This way?
Yeah. There's a little bit of reflection. I seen one at the end.
Okay. Well, I have some flower horn fry. I have 4 flower horn fry, a little over an inch long. That I had a old 55-gallon tank for sale that had seen its better days, but it holds water. And I had a old 40 breeder for sale. And I had people, inquiring, hey, how much you want, how much you want. I was almost giving them away. And one guy came along, he asked about him. He was gonna get him. And he said, hey, do you like flower horns? I'm an old school cichlid guy. I had Oscars and Jack Dempsey's and stuff, once upon a time. I had never thought about having flower horn because they were so pricey, but they were pretty cool fish.
Yeah.
He said, well, I raise them, would you take some fry? I thought about it for a little bit and talked to my wife, and I made the trade. I gave him the 2 big tanks for 4 fry. And inevitably, when I let them grow out a little bit more, I may end up just keeping one of them, and somebody else will end up with the other 3. But there's some pretty cool little fish up there in that 20 long.
Yeah, now I may be wrong on this, but I think I seen in the last stream, JN's stream maybe, or Fishy Biz, that Big J's Aquatics got a flower horn today. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but I think I read that going through the chat a while ago.
Was it Kaler?
I thought it may have been Bob, but I was thinking it was Big J's.
Okay, because somebody right before I logged into your stream, I was watching somebody's video and they had went and picked one up there, taken something to a lady, and she had a flower horn that needed a bigger tank, and she gave it to him. And the video was basically about that flower horn. I think it may be the same one that we might be talking about.
Yeah, maybe. I haven't seen the video yet. So you got a bunch of plants too, in your tanks, I see. Do you try to raise your own plants, like propagate them, or do you just buy them?
No, I have some is it Kabamba? I think it's Kabamba.
Don't get me lying.
I think it's Kabamba. I got them. I won them from DSW Darius. He had like a raffle type of thing on his channel, and I actually won some, and he sent them to me. I have a few other plants that I just got them from the local creek.
Yeah,
I got them from the local creek and I got some mud and the actual plants from the creek. And since those plants came from that mud, I knew when I put them in my tank that they were already used to that substrate.
Yeah, they wouldn't melt down as much.
Yeah, so that's why I used those in this application. But no, I haven't really thought about me growing fish, but I'm getting pretty close to Warrior Plants. Warrior. Oh, I'm gonna mess his name up. Hold on, let me see. Warrior.
Oh,
Warrior
take
Tanks.
time. Take time, bud. You're fine.
Yeah, because I don't want to mess his name up because
While you're
he does a
looking
real
at that,
good job.
while you're looking
Warrior
at,
Planet Tanks.
gotcha.
Yeah, Warrior Planet Tank.
Uh, Daniken Aquatic was the one that got the flower horn today.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Uh,
All right.
so you plan on adding any more tanks? What's your plans for the future?
Yeah, my fish room is actually a walk-in closet. We moved from Hempstead, Texas to Katy, Texas, and our ensuite bathroom had two walk-in closets. So I had one and my wife had one. And ruptured my Achilles in 2018, August 2018, and I was at home for like 8 months, and I went into a slight depression. That's how I actually got back into fishing. So in the midst of that, me putting together tanks using like the big clear storage bins from Walmart and stuff like that, my wife was like, she said, you know what, you can move into my closet with me and use your closet as a fish room. So I had as much as 10 tanks in this room at one point because I started out with 10s when I started buying tanks. Then I went up, ergo the name Big Tank Hank. I went up to 55s. I had a 55, a 60, 240s, and they just had guppies in them. So I've actually narrowed it back down to what I have now. I have plans to get more tanks, but I'm gonna have to get more room. So I'm gonna have to schmooze my wife to let me use the the garage.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I like the 20 longs as a good all around tank.
Yes, I do too. I have two now, and that was my thing. I've been trying to collect those lately. Yeah, I really like them. Like the one behind me right here that I took the rim. I took the rim off of
And put dividers in it.
and put dividers in, and the one up there is also 20 long. But after I took the rim off of that one, I wanted to do the one up here, but it already had fish in it, so it's gonna have to wait. But at some point, I want to have all of my 20-gallon longs rimless, and I'm gonna take the rims off myself, and I'm gonna do the gallon jugs for my bedders, grow outs, and separate all my 20 longs.
Good night, Monica Lynn. Thank you for coming in. I hope you have a good night. I know I'm gonna sleep good. If somebody's streaming after me, I will be lurking, but I will not be joining. I have got to get some sleep tonight.
Yes, rest is utmost importance, of utmost importance.
Well, what happened was I normally sleep while I'm at dialysis. I don't know if you knew it, but I'm on kidney dialysis. And
Yeah,
this
I
morning
do.
and this morning my blood pressure kept dropping, so they kept waking me up every 5 minutes. So I didn't get to sleep none this morning like I normally do.
Okay,
So
okay.
I'm pretty give out. JN, I'm enjoying your streams, by the way. I'm glad that Bob introduced me to you. They're very informative. Uh, Enjoy them. I love those fish you were showing tonight. Love the colors you're getting out of them. Hello, Fishy Seven Fun. Somebody please send up some questions for Big Tank Hank.
Yeah, come
And,
on, y'all. I don't
or
have many
me,
secrets
or
in my
me,
life.
or me, either one. We'll answer either one. I'm going to post the stream up. I will, for the next 30 minutes, allow two people to come up only because my mouth is getting dry. And I'm not, I stream every other night, and it's
Yeah.
usually six people in there. So Monday nights, I try to keep down low and keep it more organized. So nothing against anybody, but there's a link if two people want to come up. Uh, so you have any questions for me?
Oh, well, where are you originally from?
I'm from North Mississippi. about an hour south of Memphis. Lived here all my life. I actually lived in my granddad's house, uh, which is my house now. I live about, I guess, 3 hours south of Bob in Chattanooga,
Okay, okay.
Tennessee. I'm dead center North Mississippi, Union County. I don't know if you know where Tupelo is, but that's about where I'm from.
Tupelo, Mississippi. I've heard of it now. I haven't been there. Okay.
And we have several people in here. Hello, Moonstone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. GRB, I don't know if you've met him or not. He's from Australia.
I have
And
on I have Streamwise because he actually every time he comes in, he good days me.
yeah,
Good day, mate.
yep, good day.
Yeah. Yeah, he good days
Good,
me. Yeah.
good day.
Shout out to you, GRB. Daniken Aquatics, Moonstone, HC Aqua, Kayla's Aquatics, Zen Ginger. I found out that Zen Ginger was my neighbor here recently.
Oh
Not
yeah, she
not
lives
same
down there
neighborhood, but
close
real
to you.
close to me.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's
yeah, she
close to
lives
me.
down. She lives down there close to you. I think it's Houston or Dallas that she's close to.
Houston.
Okay.
Welcome, Daniken.
Yeah, I'm really in shows up shit if it's convenient. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this fish game here in the fish fam. I mean, I've never been
You
in
know,
the
I enjoy getting on here talking just as much as I do the fish. But it does definitely bring us together on a common subject and something we can start off with. As you know, chats can go from fish to movies to food real quick.
all right. That
And that's okay. I think Daniken is froze.
you froze up, Daniken. Let me see. Can I flip this camera around? Somebody requested. Let me see. Let me see you.
While Big Tank is doing that, if you're here and have done it,
No, that turned it off.
please hit that thumbs up. And if you haven't subbed to Big Tank Hank, check his channel out, like, and hit thumbs up on a video. Uh, we're all growing together. Hey, who said something about food? Sick was 23. This was my supper tonight. So yeah, I'm still hungry. What is that you use for the dividers in that? Is that acrylic panels or what is that?
It's actually plastic poster, corrugated poster
I
board.
gotcha. That's kind of what I was wondering, but I couldn't tell.
Let me see, can I do this better? I have my wife's iPad now. So I'm trying to look at the iPad. There's a slight time lag, but
Yeah, it's
I
it's
can kind of
it's, it's
see.
about a 30-second time lag. Hey, I see one right there in the middle. Right there. Yep.
Uh-oh. Here we
See
go. Here
three,
we go.
4. Oh, you're good, Daniken. You're good. We may not make it quite till 11 tonight. If somebody would come up, we would do our best. But like I said, I'm struggling with allergies tonight.
He's making a bubble nest up
Deep
there.
fried chicken wings. That's one of my favorite JN aquariums. You can do anything, any kind of sauce, flavors, whatever you want to do with a fried chicken wing.
Right.
Uh, as most of you know, I don't have a particular fish that I'm interested in. I like a lot of community fish and a lot of different fish. Uh, Unlike a lot of people, I like convicts. A lot of people don't like them. I do.
Trying to find some of these adult Formosa.
What tank using to hold the possum? At Sand Creek. Why is tank using to hold the pothos plant and tank? I'm not sure what you're asking there, Mr. Fish.
Oh, he's asking what am I using to, I guess, support the pothos? I have I can actually show you. Ugh. Okay. These clips come off of clothes hangers. And on some
No,
of them, I notch out the top ends so I could hang the plant, right in here. And you just clip it to the top of the tank and have your plant going through it.
yeah, and once the roots start growing, you can break that off if you want to.
Yep, and it'll hang itself on there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
and
if you have cichlids or something or something that eats the plants, you can always take your over the back filter and stick it in the over the back filter where the fish can't get to it and let it grow out it too. Also,
yeah, right. Exactly.
and there's lots of things you can do with plants, and I like to look. Let alone it, it helps the fish and the water, but it also looks good too. Makes it look more natural. Hey Pam, Pam, did you get your mail today? I just want to be sure it don't get lost because I've noticed a lot of packages here lately have gotten lost. Uh, just let me know. Uh, but yeah, what I'm waiting on is my floors. I had my floors redone in my living room because I live on a conventional slab. It's not concrete.
Okay, okay.
And before I moved all those tanks in, I wanted to redo my floor for extra support. So what happened was is I had my floor tore completely up from the dirt up and extra support and blocks put in. And they got everything put in to the plywood. All I'm waiting on is floor covering and then all this stuff hit and nobody wants to come in and do it till everything settles down. Which is fine. I don't need a lot of people in and out of my house either at the moment. I don't mind waiting, but I don't want to set up a bunch of tanks and have to move them.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Draining water, refilling water, dragging tanks around.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
now you
mean
gotta work that one.
it's more hurtful on the fish than it is good later on. Thank you for coming, Jesse. I always know what time your dinner is. It's always about the same time every night.
Hello, Punchy Paints.
Let me check see how many people we got watching. 21 watching, 26 likes. Man, y'all are great. Y'all are great. Y'all are great for sure. I've got some awesome supporters.
Amen, amen. That's a beautiful thing to see. Beautiful thing to see.
And they always show up for my streams, and I do my best to at least show up for 10, 15 minutes during the day if I catch you, and at least hit a thumbs up during the day. And even at night when I'm asleep, I leave somebody's channel playing.
Right, right. Yeah, I try to catch you. If you notice, whenever it pop up, I make sure I hit that notification bell for certain feeds. Whenever it pop up, if all I do is just lean my head in, let you
That's
know I'm
right.
there.
That's right. I mean, you can't watch them all. You can't watch them all. You can definitely cannot watch them all. My
Yeah.
11 convicts turned into murder and gang. They killed two young fry and a large male. Hey, Fish Fun, I don't know if you've seen it, but I posted a link earlier today on my convicts, or one of my little grow out tanks that I'm moving to a tub here in a week or two. You need to check it out. It's pretty cool. It's only about 2 minutes long.
Yeah, I got some. I work in corrections, and I've accumulated quite a bit of time, so I decided to take this week off. And ironically, Mother's Day, I thought it'd have been perfect. So I was like, man, I'm gonna get in where I fit in. I have been promising you to come on to your live.
Yeah, I'll Monday nights. I usually, of course, I think Chattanooga Ed has company this weekend for Mother's Day or something. I think he's doing a lot of visiting.
Yeah,
I've
he said he
only
had a
seen
lot of
him.
family there.
Yeah, I've only seen him in one stream, but usually Chattanooga Ed comes up and helps me on Mondays because sometimes you just kind of run out of stuff to say when it's just you by yourself,
Yeah, yeah,
especially
I
when you
admire it.
especially when you're trying to stay on subject.
Yeah, I admire it when I look up and I see. I'm like, man, how they been on? Like Griffin them was on for
We was on the
6 hours.
4:30 this morning.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, I woke up and it was I'm like they still going.
There was.
I
There
couldn't
was.
make it. I couldn't make it. I know I was in there probably dropping my phone on my chest. So they
I
still
don't.
going.
Fishy fun. Be sure you have your bell clicked, but there's something odd that I couldn't figure out the settings that has to do with kids under 18, and I'm gonna have to get with somebody on that tomorrow, and that may have something to do with it. Why the notification didn't go out. Same
Oh,
thing on my video.
oh yeah, I had to go back when that happened. I had to go back, past videos that I posted and fix all of those. I use I forgot what I think it's a YouTube analytic
Yeah.
app, and I
Hmm.
go on it to do the editing, to edit
Yeah.
those, to change those settings.
Yeah. I just haven't took the time today. I have several streams that I mod for. Some of them that are not even fish streams. One of them is a fishing, like actual fishing channel called Catfish Terry, and he's great. And if Anthony Fishy Friends, I know you're a sub and you have his link. If you don't mind, put his link in or somebody because he will support your channel. And he has great, just like we're talking streams, twice a day usually, once in the morning and once in the evening. And so be sure that somebody puts Catfish Terry's link up for me, please. Matter of fact, I got it right here. I got it right here.
Shout out Moonstone. Yeah, I'm in corrections. Somebody's got to do it.
Have y'all had any trouble with the virus in y'all's
Yes, yes. The particular unit that I work on, there's four complexes within a mile and a half of each other. And I'm a food service sergeant. So I'm overfeeding a 1,800 man facility. And then we have a smaller facility with about 300. It's like a drug program facility. They went on lockdown. So I had to feed my unit, had to feed their unit. Then we had another unit down the road a little bit. They had some volunteers to test positive. I've been blessed that at this point, to my knowledge, no one has tested positive at my unit. But I had a scare myself a couple of weeks ago. Well, I'm not gonna call it a scare because I didn't think I had anything, but I had a cold and I ended up with a fever blister under my tongue. So I was off on my cycle. I was finna go back to work, and I was telling my wife, I was like, I have this fever blister. I'm like, I don't feel bad, but I think I should say something. They check our temperature and everything coming in. Well, they checked my temperature. I still got in, but my captain was outside the office. So before I went all the way in, I called my captain over and told her, the situation. And I was like, well, what should I do? She was like, go home. And I'm like, well, I don't feel. She was like, no, go home. So I went home and called my doctor, and they had the FaceTime interview. She went through the series of questions, and at the end, she said, well, sir, would you have even called me about this if the situation wasn't what it is? And I was like, no, I actually wouldn't have. She's like, well, come on in and take the test, because she knew all I needed to do was to take the test so I could go back to work, so I could have paperwork for it. So I took the test. It took 2 days for me to get the results. I was negative, went back to work, but it gave me almost 2 weeks off waiting on to get the reading back. So I'll take that.
I did the same thing. About a week after all this started, I went to dialysis, and this was right after when you got there. You could not go in until they checked your temperature and you got face mask and everything. And I went in one morning, and I had 101 fever, and I was feeling bad. And they told me to go straight to the emergency room. Well, I'm sitting here thinking, okay, great. I don't want to go to the hospital because, naturally, if somebody has had it, that's where they're going to be. And I'm going to tell you what, it's like the flu test, but they jam that thing up
Up your
in
nose.
your nose, way up in there.
like this.
Yeah, it hurts.
Yeah.
But I tested negative, and like you said, it took about 2 days of worry and all that, but I was negative. Thank goodness.
Amen.
Uh,
Oh, and if all of my amens didn't let you know, I'm actually a minister, and a lot of people don't don't know it. So my faith is what keeps me strong in the midst of all this.
hey man, I'm getting back. I definitely, how what they say about politics and religion and streams like that, but I'm not afraid to admit that I'm a Baptist Christian. Yes, I am a recovering alcoholic. Everybody in here knows that, and I'm praying and doing what I'm supposed to. And as of right now, I'm almost 4 weeks clean.
Amen.
But I'm focused on getting my family back, my life
Yes, sir.
back, and everything that I threw away because
Yes,
of
sir.
the bottle.
Yes, sir. I drank from 13 to 41. I'm 48 now. I drank. You couldn't, if the beer and wine wasn't tied down, I was gonna drink it, and that was from 13 to 41. And I thank God, that he took the taste away from me, in the sense of me having an addiction. You know what I'm saying? So from 41 to now 48, I've had no issues with it, and I thank him. And brother, you on the road, you good. We all have situations. We all stumble, but hey, as long as you wake up with energy to stand back up the next day, you good. You
That's right.
good.
That's right. I agree. And I don't want to make anybody mad. So let's change the subject. You know what I
I
mean?
got you. I got you.
I mean, not that I admit I'm a Baptist Christian, but some people in here, other countries, other beliefs, I just don't want to make anybody mad.
No. I totally understand.
Uh, and I don't. I mean, this is a great group. Don't want to think that it would. Nobody in here would get mad, but I don't want to offend anybody that might come in and in the middle of a conversation and think that this is a, you know, beat the Bible in the ground kind of thing or something like that.
Yeah, no. Trust me. Because of my line of work, you have to tread lightly. I tread a little harder than most, but you have to always be mindful of other people.
Right. Yeah, I mean, in the end, it's their decision. All you can do is encourage.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh,
Uh,
on Wednesday, do you know Rob 93?
yes,
Yeah, I'm supposed to be on his live come Wednesday.
that's great. That's great.
Yeah,
I
come
will. I
Wednesday.
will most definitely be there. He runs right before or right after Aquafunk. I don't remember which one's first.
Oh, they Aquafunk is on Sundays. They were doing it together, but Aquafunk is not going to be on this Wednesday.
Okay, gotcha. I'll be there. I got the bail set for Aquafunk and Drive 93, so I'll be there. Well, we got about 8 minutes, and we're gonna wrap this up. Anybody else got any last minute questions, or is anybody else planning on going after me? I definitely would love it for somebody to post 2 links for me if they have them, and that would be Bob Kaler's Aquatics and Big Tank Hank. And I'll search through my list and see if I have any of them real handy. I don't think I do handy. Thank you, Zen. I knew Zen would be on top of it. Hey, Danik, sorry your phone went dead, but no worries, man. And I'm still looking for that email about those plecos. Uh, and I want to thank everybody for coming. I want to thank Big Tank Hank for taking his time out this late at night, showing up. I know everybody has to sleep. Some of us don't, even though we need it.
Right?
uh,
Yeah, I'm gonna be
but,
lurking on YouTube after this.
uh, but Fishy Biz, we had a mix up when I first started going on. He was working and he wasn't streaming a lot of nights. So that 9 to 10 spot was just vacant. So I started streaming then, and then he started streaming regular. So I've actually moved my stream up an hour. I have to get with Fisher and Fever and everybody so they can change it on their schedule so that I don't overrun anybody. I mean, I realize there's a lot of us streaming and at times it's going to happen, but if I can help it, I don't mind doing it. So on Monday nights from now on, I will be at 10 o'clock Central Time.
And I'm gonna
And
actually, I'm gonna actually try to come up and hang out with you guys every now and then on Mondays. My Monday is actually on Sunday, but I'm up, laying in the bed waiting to go to sleep, still later than I should, knowing I have to go to work the next day. I'm watching, because I'm always commenting, so I'm still there. So it
yeah,
look.
I do the same. I do the same thing sometimes. Hey guys, we ended up with 27 thumbs up tonight. That is great. Uh, I don't suppose there's 3 more we could get in the next 5 minutes. If so, please hit it. I don't know, other than my first live stream, if I've ever hit 30 on a Monday night during the actual live. So that would be awesome. And please don't forget to check out Big Tank Hank's videos. He's got a lot of videos up. I'm watching some of them during the night when nobody's streaming. Uh, thank Big J Fish Keeper. He's been up a long time too. I did not see Griffin in here. Griffin must have passed out tonight. Uh, and some of them may be in Chappie's stream. I know Chappie's streaming tonight, which is kind of unusual. Uh, and I think Chappie actually lost his job. I'm not sure about that during all this stuff. So that may be why he's streaming on Monday nights now some. But okay, it'd be nine o'clock Mondays Eastern, 10 o'clock Central, and I guess that would be 11 7 o'clock Pacific. Is that right? Anybody on the Pacific Coast tell me exactly if that's
Yeah.
right?
The California direction is 2 hours. 2 hours
Yeah.
earlier.
So it'd be 7 o'clock Pacific. No. Yeah, 7 o'clock Pacific. But hopefully I can get the notification thing up and running, and we don't have to worry about that schedule too much. Thank you everybody for coming. And thoroughly enjoyed tonight's stream.
I enjoyed it myself. I enjoyed it.
And thank you, Big Tank Hank. And we're
You're
going to
welcome.
end tonight with some of my background, which kind of stinks right now, but I wanted to put something that people have been to. And by the way, let me check real quick before I end this. Uh-oh. I am 15 subs away from 300. There is going to be a t-shirt giveaway on the following Monday that I hit 300 subs. So I'm 15 away. Let's do it next Monday night if we can. And I don't know how many subs Big Tank has, but there's no reason why he shouldn't have at least as many as I've had, because most all y'all are in my streams. Hey, Aqua Balls.
I'll do Aqua Balls. I'm close to 330 now.
So y'all may all still have him, but check him out if you hadn't. Appreciate the stream. Good night, y'all. Love y'all. Be safe. See you in the morning or middle of the night if I wake up. Thank y'all.